We're showing calm as they come down the tunnel.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
GA, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Giannis outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young inside. And the shot goes down.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Holiday against Young. And the pass to Capella. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Giannis.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Collins kicks to Hunter. Pass to Herter. He dishes it to Capella. And that one is off. Good D by Lopez. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Holiday against Young. Holiday attacking. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Middleton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Williams looking over the floor. Back to Young. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Young's got 8. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 2. Defended by Young. It's Portis, high post. Here's Forbes. No good with the triple. The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Okongwu.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Pass to Portis. Kicks to Forbes. It's blocked. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Middleton outside. Clock at 4. Another shot. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Now Tucker. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. In the corner, Snell with it. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what makes Williams so difficult to check. The little up move, defender bites, easy trip to the line.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Pass to Snell, inside, and stolen by Portis. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. Forbes can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Here's Tucker, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Middleton against Bogdanovich. Portis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Tucker. He can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Okongwu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Portis misses from short range.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Snell, no good. Gallinari with the steal. Williams for three. Here's Okongwu to the inside. Tries again. The rebound by the Bucks. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
1:33 left in the second quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Williams. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. DiVincenzo with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Lopez. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Back to Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giannis passes to Lopez. Can't cash in from close range.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
And so Young nails them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins. Giannis passes to Lopez. Lets it go from 11, and no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 12 points and 1 steal. And that
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Huerter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Here's Young, the putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Lopez dishes to Middleton. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got 6 points.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Offensive rebound. Young dishes to Collins. To the middle. Another shot. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. They shoot again. The kick out to Young. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Young. Back to Collins. And they go to the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Okongwu's now got his second bucket.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Inside. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Stolen. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And it's slammed in by Williams.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA. Stays in his lane and knocks down perimeter shots.
Williams inside. Here's Okongwu. Good. Okongwu's now got 4 points this quarter.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Rebounded by Snell.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Williams gets the bucket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 7. And Middleton with the block. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Forbes can't get it to go.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Back to Tucker. He kicks to Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. For Atlanta, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Gallinari with the steal. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Holiday the pass to Portis. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Will it go? And Holiday throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Forbes in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Connaughton. Giannis outside. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Young passes to Capella. Young left side. Capella finds Collins. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis is running. And Giannis throws it down.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 7. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Young outside. He feeds it to Capella. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Young, no good. The Bucks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's DiVincenzo.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backcourt.
Passes it to Lopez. Holiday finds Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shots good by Middleton.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort. And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Herter gets it to go. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
I like seeing this from a young player. Kevin Herter taking big shots.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Herter. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Giannis throws it down.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Capella. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's Middleton penetrating, and he comes up with the deuce. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Offensive rebound. And it's Capella missing. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Young taking his time here. There's the dish to Capella. Back to Young. To the inside. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Holiday. Count it, and the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Incredible. Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Young, here we go. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Here's Giannis. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Young got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 1 second left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Green. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Harden. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Here's Holiday. That one doesn't go. Good D by Harden.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Just 5 to shoot, and the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Giannis. Unable to get that one.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. 6-point game. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Irving looking over the floor, and he makes that one.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Middleton against Harris.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Now here's Harden. Jordan the pass to Harden. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Middleton on the wing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Giannis against Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
Outside Irving. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shoot.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11 wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. It's a hand on it, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
You stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11 frame, he's so big. That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Here's Portis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Bucks trail by 6. Middleton on the wing. From the arc. And Portis throws it down. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Misses the layup. Here's Middleton, and it's blocked by Brown. Passes it to Harden. Again, the miss by Harden. Here's Portis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Irving on out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Aldridge in at the 5, down low. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving kicks to Harden. Feeds to Aldridge. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Kyrie exceptional at taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for James Harden. Antetokounmpo up top, defended by Griffin.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Brown, good.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Giannis with it. He's got 5. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Nets leading by 5. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 7.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Antetokounmpo in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Brown finds Harris. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Holiday goes in. It'll go, and the Nets' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Portis. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Irving against Holiday. A nice shot by Irving. He's got 9.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Holiday against Irving. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The kick out to Holiday. Portis, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Portis has got 12 in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Some changes for Brooklyn. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Harden dishes to Aldridge. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Harden surveying the D. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Middleton for 3. Can't hit that one. On its way from Irving for 2. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a chance now to send it over. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. Some incredible work in this one by Bobby Portis. He had 14 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
In transition, here come the Nets. Green with the ball. Outside Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 13.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And the dunk by Giannis.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Harden against Holiday. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Here's Harris. Here's Jordan. Out to Harris. Back to Jordan. And he lays it straight in. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Ooh, he just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Here's Giannis. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Here's Irving. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. They get it back. Antetokounmpo again. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Harden against Holiday. And the jam by Harden.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Harden. Here's Irving. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
And a new group in for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Griffin's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. DiVincenzo finds Portis. It's good. Portis has got 16 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And good that time. 1:12 left to play here in the third. DiVincenzo against Brown. Out to the right wing. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Pass to Portis. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Here's Irving. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 7. Outside Griffin. Back to Brown. Irving against DiVincenzo. Here's Irving to the middle. Aldridge, the pass to Griffin. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. But they get it back. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Brown out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Irving takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Feel like the jump ball triggered Kyrie Irving. He's been on it with tremendous effort from the beginning.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Irving dishes to Aldridge. Here's Claxton. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 7.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 26 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Stolen. The pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And how about that? LaMarcus, still with that size, can go up and power it through.
Giannis outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Aldridge. Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Harden in for Brown.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from a summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And the Nets with possession here. Green, the pass to Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
It's Giannis with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 26.
Making shots against good defense, that's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
And it's the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Antetokounmpo against Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Green with the block. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Giannis against Green. Giannis drives in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Stolen by Holiday. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Holiday. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Money!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Now Harden. Passes it to Claxton. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Claxton. Count it!
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
27 seconds left in the fourth. It drops.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Clock at 6. Here's Harden. Off target at the rim. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court, too, as they get ready to go to... And take...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
So the Nets starting five. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center position. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Harden dishes to Irving. Fires for three. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
On the wing, Irving. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
No good on the second free throw. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's Harden with the drive. Passes to Green. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Young. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Harris looking it over. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Harden against Young. It's Harden with the drive.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Young up top, guarded by Harden. Young's shot is good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Alinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Green.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
It's Williams with the drive. Aldridge with some nice D. And so Aldridge will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. And it's all evened up.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Williams with the ball, picked up by Aldridge. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Aldridge finds Harden. Six to shoot. The pass to Claxton. The feed to Aldridge. Shoots over Capella, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, he's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Here's Williams. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, you can be a second-round selection and still make it in the NBA. Joe Harris, because of his commitment to work, has carved out a nice career for himself. This guy is a lights-out three-point shooter.
A shot by Williams, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your head.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
And yes, it's good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside Irving. Taken away by Williams. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Brown. The shot by Okongwu. No good. The net shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game. And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Joe Harris.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Huerter, no good. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
It's Brown with the drive. 5 on the clock. Jordan, the pass to Green from 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks trail by 4. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Young's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 4. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's foul number 2 for him. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harden the pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. In the corner, it's Hunter. No good on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Young. Count it, good. Young's got 8 points. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Herter passes to Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Jordan. And Harris subbed in for Green. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Kicks it out to Collins. Goes back up. Misses off the right iron.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And they're running. Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for two. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Harden lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 8.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And they're keeping. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back and as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted a share of critics. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. 4-point game.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
It tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Young drives in, and it's blocked by Jordan. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Outside Collins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in. Here's Irving. Atlanta with the rebound. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving surveying the floor. Out to Harris. Here's the three. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely.
Boy, that's Kyrie right there. He draws so much defensive attention. Guys want to be physical with him, but this guy able to take contact so well for his size.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Nets also making a change. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Young drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden against Young. Now, here is Harden, guarded closely. The layup off target.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The shot's good.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Outside Irving. Brown with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Young, and a missed layup.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Young dishes to Snell. Griffin with the steal. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Tony Snell. And the Nets making a change here as well. Aldridge is checked in. Back to Brown. Outside Griffin. In the corner, Irving with it. And stolen by Williams. Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Williams up on top. He's covered by Brown. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 8 points.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young. And the Nets making a change here as well. Luwawu is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Williams inside. Aldridge is covering.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense, and he's especially gifted in terms of utilizing that length and athleticism defensively. And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Hawks trail by 6. Williams with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Gallinari passes to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Left side, Irving. That shot misses. Williams with the defensive effort.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Brown the pass to Aldridge. Right side, Griffin. 1 second left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Here's Williams, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Williams at the point, so that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 4. Gallinari down low. He's against Green. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Brown kicks to Harris. Outside Irving. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Irving with the steal, and Irving with a clear path to the hoop. That one good for 2. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And Williams, here we go. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brown dishes to Irving. The 3. Again, Irving missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams' shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 4. From deep. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one misses. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. And James Harden has subbed in for Bruce Brown. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his 3rd foul of the game. It's stolen by Capella.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Jordan against Capella. Jordan can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Harden hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Young inside, guarded by Harden. Young's shot is good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Young, no good. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Brooklyn leading by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Harden the pass to Jordan. Now Irving. Six on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Here's Young, and it's blocked by Jordan. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Young from outside. Offensive rebound. Capella. And Jordan sends it back. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here is Harden. But they recover it.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Here's Hunter. Unable to get that one. Good D by Jordan. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Irving's shot is good.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
From 11 feet away, and the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Harden kicks to Green. Irving with a clean look. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. The floater, Lopez with the block.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Here's Giannis. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with some nice D. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
And there's the pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Young against Holiday. Young passes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Nails it from the high post.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, He's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now, here is Young, and that one drops. Young's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Middleton over Hunter. And that one's good by Lopez.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Inside. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And the shot goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love what Capella brings to the game. Tough, physical, strong, relentless. Got to respect what he does on these contact finishes.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Young. Excellent D there from Holiday. Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The Hawks leading. Young inside, defended by Middleton. Collins passes to Capella, and he makes good on the layup.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Giannis high post. Capella's there, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Trying to get open is Lopez, and he gets the bucket.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Snell kicks to Williams. The three-pointer, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton's so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Middleton's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Williams passes to Okongwu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires from deep. Okongwu grabs the board. Gallinari surveying the D. Snell from outside.
Before the horn.
How about that? The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hawks ahead, leading by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. Williams gets the bucket.
Love the decision-making here. I mean, Sweet Lou knows he can beat his guy to the spot and then takes it strong.
Here is Forbes. Bucks passing it around.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Snell. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Misses in close.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Watch out now. Lopez crashing in to put it home.
Outside, Williams uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Holiday up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bogdanovich. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Connaughton. Good on the shot.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Holiday against Williams. There's the three. Now, here's Okongwu. Tight defense on him, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Bucks with possession here. Bucks trail by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. No good with the layup. It's Williams with the drive. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Over to the wing. Lopez inside, working on Williams.
Nice.
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Holiday against Williams. Down low, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but
also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Lopez.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And here is Williams. 8 points for him. Here's Okongwu. It's stolen by Kumbo. It's been all about Lou Williams. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. And a star in his role. Clint Capella making. And that's.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Passes it to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Herter passes to Collins. Banked in off the glass. Collins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Middleton outside. From deep three-point range. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Young with the ball. The feed to Capella. The kick out to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Defended by Young.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Herter passes to Hunter. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Back to Herter. And here's Young from the arc. They get the rebound. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Young dishes to Capella. Sweet move. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 14. Pass to Forbes. Left side, Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton on the wing. Inside. Clock at 6. Tucker finds Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. He hits both from the stripe. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Atlanta leading by 12. Outside Williams to the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Tony Snell's subbed in for John Collins. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Okongwu. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Molinari finds Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. 4 seconds left. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Portis. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Bucks trail by 12. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Gallinari. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Portis. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
And Young, here we go. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Here's Hunter. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Hawks lead by 12.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Portis trying to free himself. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out left to the wing. Here's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. Off target with the fadeaway. Here's DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 12. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. To the inside. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Gallinari with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Young's shot is good.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the wing jumper offline.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Back to Huerter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 16. Capella with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Capella, the pass to Huerter. Young outside for 3. Forbes with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Trying to get something going. Middleton inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Back to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Collins looking around. Lets it go from deep. Collins with another miss. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Young outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. So the next starting five. We've got Jordan. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Irving. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Green deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Jordan finds Harden. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's the Bucks now. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Lopez inside, guarded by Green. Lopez, no luck. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. No good on that one. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Lopez powering through that time.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Holiday attacking, and Jordan sends it back. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Harden, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And this game is tied up now.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here is Harris. Here's Green. And the rejection by Giannis. And he recovers it. Milwaukee leading by 4. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. No good from outside. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Count it. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft and delicate floater.
Holiday. James Harden with the rebound. The Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Irving kicks to Green. Inside. Down low. Here's Harris. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Then for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Irving. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Forbes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
But sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
And here is Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Giannis outside. And the shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Harden with it. Good D by Lopez. Here's Connaughton. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. Aldridge out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Claxton with the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Jacks up a 3. But they'll get another chance. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Takes a 3. Goes up again. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Aldridge dishes to Griffin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, Griffin staying strong down low, even when he knows the hit is coming. Great concentration and toughness shown there.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. The Nets also changing it up. Harris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got his second bucket.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Irving.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Middleton is doubled. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. Good on the 3-point shot. Middleton's got 5.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Aldridge against Portis. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the basket is good.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the coaching staff. Smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
Here's Irving. He gets that one. He's got 8.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Here's Irving. Green breaking loose, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Second chance shot, and Portis finishes inside. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brown finds Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Holiday against Irving. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 8.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to Jordan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Giannis passes to Portis. The shot misses. Jordan with some nice D. In the corner, Irving with it. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. And thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 12. And you. And
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Nets trail by 14. Irving kicks to Jordan. Here's Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 14 points. They're low. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Lopez passes to Connaughton, and there it is for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden. The Bucks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. Out in his own on the break. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And that one, good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Middleton right side. Over Harris. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Harden. Guarded closer. Can't get it to fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving double team to the wing right side. Griffin kicks to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 6.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Forbes. To the middle. Griffin with the steal. Brown inside. Defended by Middleton. Stolen by Tucker. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Forbes. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. with Brown right side. Here's Chiozza, shooting foul as the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bucks leading by 18. Here's Nwora. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks the triple. He's got 12.
And Middleton is shooting the ball extremely well in this one. Nice rhythm. Might be tough to slow him down.
Chiozza, count the basket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Tucker. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Nets trail by 17. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green. And it's Aldridge in a power forward. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. The shot by Holiday, no good. And for Brooklyn, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Brown kicks to Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's weird to say it, but the sheer length of Giannis can put the defense in a really bad position. So hard to defend without fouling.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Nets making a change here as well. Irving's checked in. To the inside. A shot by Jordan, no good. Milwaukee leading by 17. And Irving pulls it down. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Green. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. It's deflected. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Portis. Finished off the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Antetokounmpo against Green. Giannis passes to Portis. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Harden. Jordan dishes to Harden. Back to Jordan. Inside, Green. No good that time. Milwaukee leading by 21. Giannis kicks to Portis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Here's Harden. The second chance effort. The tray. Jordan. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Green passes to Jordan, taken away by Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball, guarded now by Irving. The Bucks working the ball around. Outside Holiday. It's not going to go for him. The Nets go the other way with it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Portis.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
It's Harden with the drive. The layup missed.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Brooklyn with the ball. Shot from the top of the key. That shot off the mark. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Jeff Green on the wing. Here's Irving. It falls.
I feel like the jump ball triggered.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. There below is Barclays Center. And looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Nets, they've got Harris. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Green. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Roman the paint. Now, here is Young. Collins wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Kept alive. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's Young. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. At the tip, the rebound by Harden. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Here's Harden. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Harden against Young. And the shot goes in.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
Harden outside. That one falls. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And that one is good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Here's the break. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Young. Here's Capella, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Here's Irving. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Young, good.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Young with the steal. Here's Herter. He's covered by Irving. Basket, good. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden against Young. Jordan trying to free himself up. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 6 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Harden. 6 points for him.
Not just a shooter, Kyrie is a scorer, and a little teardrop on that play.
Here's Young. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Good work defensively by Capella.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Hawks. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Count that one.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Brooklyn trailing. And here's Irving. He's got 9. And they pick up 2. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here is Aldridge. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Now here's Irving. He's got 13. And Williams, here we go. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Stolen away. Here's Claxton. Here's Brown. Pass to Claxton. Back to Brown. To the middle. Clock is at 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Griffin kicks to Johnson. The pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Hawks leading. One-on-one fast break. And Bogdanovich throws it down. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Williams against Johnson. Passes to Aldridge. Back to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Aldridge wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Johnson can't hit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Okongwu. What a terrific move that was. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brown the pass to Aldridge. And stolen by Okongwu. The finish. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson with it. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs. That's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
And Harden with the stuff.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Young inside, guarded by Harden. Young's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Jeff Green is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now Harden, 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Young. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
Here's Young, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And Young, here we go. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Harden outside. Pass to Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Young dishes to Hunter, and it's blocked by Jordan. Harden kicks to Harris. The dish to Jordan. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Young's running. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. In the corner, Irving with it. Launches a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
The Nets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris, and it's Griffin in for Green. Here's Snell, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks this simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
The Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. Williams dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Harden against Williams. Harden the pass to Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always like seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
It's Harden with the drive. Bucket is good.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
To the middle, and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Irving, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
I mean, it's so impressive. Kyrie's scoring ability. Terrific shot maker, obviously gets to the line, converts at a high rate.
Now, here is Gallinari. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
That one goes in. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
We're seeing the full arsenal here tonight. Uncle Drew turning up.
Williams passes to Hunter. Here's Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Free throw good, James Harden.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Joe Harris is checked in for Irving. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Gallinari outside to the left side wing. Collins passes to Young. Banked in off the glass. 16 points for Trae Young.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden dishes to Aldridge. Can't hit from in close. Here's Huerter, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Keeping that dribble alive, Huerter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. It's the Nets leading by a point. 2K Sports back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point. Harden, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 19 points.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends. It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Aldridge kicks to Green. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
The shot's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Harden with it, and guarded by Capella. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Brown.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
Left side Irving. And he makes that one. He's got 19. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Young looking around. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Young drives in. Yes, that goes in. Young's got 20 points.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Harden against Young. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside Irving. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. Green, the pass to Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And Young kicks to Collins. The kick out to Young. The 9-foot shot. Collins. And Collins is right there. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Harden finds Green. Back to Harden. And the pass to Irving. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Harden against Young. Harden dishes to Harris. Young against Harden. Jordan the pass to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Irving dishes to Harden. And now Young running the floor all by himself. It counts.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Capella against Harden. Capella, the pass to Collins. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, if